name's Rajman. I train at American Top Team in Coconut Creek, Florida. The training at American Top Team is just phenomenal. 50 plus professional fighters in there, and they rotate. Guys come in from all over the world. We have many UFC fighters there, one of the top MMA gyms in the world. I started training martial arts when I was 12 years old. I'd been training judo, was the first martial art I got into, and one day saw on the TV UFC, and I saw a judo guy, Carl Parisian, throwing the guy left, right, middle, and I was like, yeah, that right there, that's what I'm gonna do for a living. I like that stuff. And I thought I could do well in it, and fought about 20 times as an amateur. Won my pro debut in April, thank God, and had 6 titles as an amateur, 2 titles in grappling, so I got a couple title belts, 8 title belts sitting at home, thank God, praise the Lord. My overall record right now is 19-1 between MMA and kickboxing, 5-0 in kickboxing, 13-1 as an amateur in MMA, 1-0 as a pro. Where do I see myself in 2 years? I got to be doing well as a pro. I would like to be more active than I've been in the past 2 months. It's been hard to find a fight, a follow-up fight after my pro debut. So I would like to be on my way to the top levels of MMA. You know, I would like to just keep training hard and keep on the right path, keep my head in the right spot, keep my life in the right spot, and God willing, have lots of success in this sport. This is what I love to do, you know. I'm somewhat of an observant Jew. Go to a Chabad shul, a Chabad synagogue. And so I always try to start my day, you know, praying and learning a little bit, reading a little bit of Torah, of scripture. And from there, usually I'd like to get to the gym. I got to be at American Top Team. We have pro training classes in the morning. You know, I work a little bit on the side too. I teach some Krav Maga. Self-defense has been a really good way for me to take MMA and take martial arts and teach them and spread it and make it as a good thing for people that don't want to lock themselves in a cage with a violent person. You know, I work a little bit, do a little bit of Krav teaching and training. I've been working on this XFN show, promoting, so that's something I've promoted about 20 MMA shows altogether. And then I end the day with a little bit more learning, a little bit more prayer. Gotta keep my head in the right place, keep my heart and everything where it should be, and be persistent, and that's my day. They're nice and long usually. Be persistent. This stuff is tough. It's tough physically, it's tough mentally and emotionally, and if you want it, you got to be persistent about it, because nobody's gonna get it for you. Nobody's gonna force you to go to the gym. Nobody's gonna force you to get out of submissions you don't want to get out of. Nobody's gonna give you a magic energy pill that you're not tired anymore. So you got to be persistent. This is a tough game, and you got to want it. There have been times that I'll take some of the Krav Maga stuff even, and I'll try to apply it to MMA class. Like there's this takedown where if you get behind a guy, you use his head, you can use the eyes or even the chin and bring the guy back down to the floor. And you know, I've been able to start hitting it in MMA. That if I get to the guy's back, I'm scrambling, I can't get the slam that I want, and he starts to break my hands, I just bring my forearm up to his head and bring him to the floor. And all these little things, going over fundamentals, spending my life and my time on it. So yeah, it helps me a lot. And you know, I'm not quite a coach yet, many more years as a fighter, but you know, only to grow. My name is Rajman, and I'm the future of MMA.